हेलो एवरीवन, दिस इज़ योगिता. यू आर वाचिंग इंग्लिश फिनिशिंग स्कूल. आज का नया क्यू कार्ड है अ पीस ऑफ लोकल न्यूज़ दैट पीपल आर इंटरेस्टेड इन. इससे पहले भी हमने आपके लिए बहुत से क्यू कार्ड रिकॉर्ड किए हैं. इफ़ यू हैव नॉट वॉच्ड दोज वीडियोज़ येट, यू कैन फाइंड द लिंक्स इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स एंड वॉच दैम. पर वहाँ जाने से पहले ये वीडियो एंड तक देखिए, बिकॉज दिस इज़ गोइंग टू बी क्रूशियली इम्पॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम योर अपकमिंग IELTS एग्ज़ाम. एंड तक देखिएगा बिकॉज एंड में हम डिस्कस करेंगे द बेस्ट मॉडल आंसर फॉर दिस क्यू कार्ड. सो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं आज के इस क्यू कार्ड की. Describe a piece of local news that people are interested in. What it was about, where you saw or heard it, who was involved. Explain why people were interested in it. So let us see how we can develop idea about this cue card and prepare in that 1 minute which the examiner gives us. First of all, we need to see some journal statements which we can use to create a cue card. Like the news in journal plays an essential role in keeping us informed. It creates radical awareness among people regarding their rights and duties. It also helps them keep updated time to time, and they easily get information about every nook and corner of the world. Now coming to local news, like because we have this cue card particularly related to local news, so we can start with the journal statement something like people often tend to read or people often choose to read about the current affairs of their local area or region. Let us learn some vocabulary words now which will help us to develop this cue card. Keen interest, eager to read. Like I said, people often choose to read. We can also say people take keen interest or people are keenly interested in reading local news. Eager to read local news. So you can use such expressions also. And why do they prefer to choose this? You can also explain because of the reason they have a personal connection with that area. They have a personal association with that region. Or you can say they have a sense of belongingness towards their local area. So these are the possible reasons that they feel inclined to read about their local area. Then you can also use the word tend, choose, prefer to read. These are the verbs which you can place here. And then local developments, what kind of news people prefer to read about local areas, like whatever developments are taking place in the area, whatever politics related news, maybe some elections are going on in the municipal corporation at local level, or places, some new places are upcoming, some new buildings are being set up, some offers are there available in a school or a college, and some mega events are taking place in the city or town. So these are the local area news which we can feel interested in. Then how does it help them? Keeps them updated, keeps them informed, you can say, makes them aware about the day-to-day activities of the region, and then helps create awareness about their rights and duties, as we already said. Then types of news media, which are the platforms basically. You can use media, you can use the word platforms, you can also use the word junctures. Like we get print media like newspapers which we get at our doorstep every morning. Electronic media is one thing through television, and then social media, again internet is getting popularity, gaining popularity. So people get to see the news or hear the news from internet as well. Then incident, then you have to start making a story about that incident which you think people were interested in your local area. You explain that what incident was there in that news. You can also talk about a mega event which took place in the city and people got inclined to read about that mega event. You can also talk about a talent hunt which was organized on a large scale in your area and it became the talk of the town. This is an important idiom. It became a talk of the town means it became very popular. Then it might be any tragic incident, God forbid, like which happened in your town, which you can talk about. Then you can say particularly people were interested in, or mainly people were interested in because of the reason, or it became instantly popular, the news got people's immediate attention, the news become provocative. Why? You have to specify the reason. So this is how the vocabulary part which would help us to develop and talk about our cue card. Then the inside story, you have to build and connect with it. Now let us look at the model answer which we can create for this cue card. The news plays an essential role in keeping us informed. It creates radical awareness among people regarding their rights and duties. It also helps them keep updated time to time, and they easily get information about every nook and corner of the world. People often tend to read about the current affairs of their local area or region. It is mainly because of the sole reason of their personal association and sense of belongingness towards their place. They like to read news about their local area, be it politics, education, social or economical. I would like to mention here one news of my place which became the emotional need of people to read. It was basically a news about a tragic fire accident in my town in a bank. I myself feel so despaired thinking about it even now. This tragedy occurred in one of the renowned banks and the entire building was in ashes because of a short circuit. Fortunately, no casualty happened in the building, but there was a huge loss to assets and the bank property, which cost an arm and leg to the company. An arm and leg is an idiom which you can use costing a huge amount of money and investment. It also hampered the smooth functioning of the local bank for many months. The news became quite popular among the people because a large number of people were having their lockers, accounts in the bank, and they were naturally worried about their own assets. It was also because of the reason that the bank was in the heart of the city and everybody knew about the location. So that's all about this cue card, and I hope you must have lot of news about your local area. May it be related to water supply, may it be an upcoming project, an upcoming new park in the area. So talk about it. You can feel happy, you can talk about a sad news. It's completely your choice. And also do subscribe our channel for more such updates, for more such IELTS videos which would help you to crack your exam with a good score.